All right, guys, we're going to begin our journey into the atom right now. Okay, and so we're going to start with a couple vocab terms. The atomic number, that is just the number of protons. So if you look on the periodic table, hydrogen is number one, it has one proton. Helium's number two, two protons. So the number on the periodic table is going to determine how many this is. All right, so you got to look at it. If you look at sodium, it's number 11, it's got 11 protons. So that's not a big deal. For the mass number, this is going to be a little different. All right. Because in the atom, protons and neutrons are really the ones that have all the mass. So here, this is just protons plus neutron, because it gives us an approximation of the mass. So protons plus neutrons, or I'm going to write it slightly different. I'm going to say protons, positive, and neutrons. All right. So that's what we have for protons and neutrons. This is our mass number here. It looks like I gave myself one too many things there. But if we want the number of neutrons, what we're going to get is the mass number A minus the atomic number Z. That'll give us the number of protons. Isotopes, these are things that crop up like in the news and stuff. You'll be hearing about these, all that sort of stuff. Isotopes are atoms with same number of protons, different, it's a long word, different number of neutrons. I'm just gonna use a little N there. So there we go. Same number of protons, different number of neutrons, that's what we have, all right? So that's how we determine isotopes, and those are what we were going to we're going to be talking a little bit about those, because this leads to atomic symbols. Atomic symbols are very easy. If you look in the periodic table, there is no element that is just X, so that's like whatever letters you see. And what we get there is A, the mass number goes up here on the left, and Z, the atomic number, goes on the bottom there. All right, and so I'm going to walk you through a couple of them right here. All right, I'll try to use different colors so that we can see everything that's going on. All right, so here we go. Right now, I have this many protons, all right, neutrons, and electrons. One important thing is the number of electrons and the number of protons are going to be the same. Got it? I'm going to need my trusty periodic table, which you all got here, in order to do this. All right? So here we get our name. If I look on my periodic table, number 3 is lithium. So that's lithium. Lithium. Then we're going to have a dash. And this number here is going to be the mass number. So it's protons plus neutrons. That's lithium 6. Here, the number of protons is still 3, so I know that's lithium. Lithium. But in this case, there's 4 neutrons, so it's 3 plus 4 gives us 7. So lithium 6 and lithium 7 are isotopes. One of them is not normal, they're just both versions of lithium. So please understand this. And the only difference here is their mass, all right? So lithium 7 is a little bit heavier than lithium 6. If I jump over here to the symbol, we are going to get Li. We're going to have 3 at the bottom and 6 on top. For this other one, we're going to get Li, 3 on the bottom and 7 on top. And that is how we do atomic symbols, all right? So these other ones, so cobalt 59, I'm going to find cobalt on here. Cobalt's number 27 on the periodic table. So we get 27 protons, and that means we have 27 electrons. That wasn't so hard. But here, 59 minus 27 is going to give us 32 neutrons. That's where we get that from. In cobalt, I'm going to try to write this in a cobalt. There we go. 27 there and 59 up the top. So there we are, cobalt 59. Next, down here, we get silicon. Just going to run right through this. Hopefully you can see that. This is silicon 28, and this one is silicon 29. There we go. Now, we don't even need the periodic table here because I can see that silicon's number 14, So I know I have 14 protons. Whoops, there we go. 14 protons in both of them. I also know I'm going to have 14 electrons in both of them. So that's good news. Here, 28 minus 14 is 14, so there's 14 neutrons. 29 minus 14 is 15. These are two isotopes of silicon. What I'll let you guys do now is roll through these rubidium ones. If you're wondering where rubidium is, it's number 37 on the periodic table.